Hey guys, James with TFBTV. I'm here at the IWI booth. A lot of people, TAVOR fans, Bullpup fans out there, have been looking for more 308 options. Fortunately, IWI, they're here to deliver. I've got the TAVOR A7, and I've got Tom with IWI. He's really excited about this. I mean, me personally, you guys are gonna see another video on the TS12, and that's what I'm really excited about. But Tom's enthusiastic about the new TAVOR A7. He wants to tell us about it. What do we got, Tom?
Well, I'm enthusiastic about everything. But the TAVOR A7 is 308 bullpup. It's roughly half an inch longer than a regular X95, believe it or not. 16.5-inch barrel, hammer forged barrel, 1 in 12 twist. Some things we did different. Everybody knows about the X95 and the SAR, so I'm going to hit the stuff that maybe folks aren't aware of. Magazine release stayed the same. None of that's going to change. One thing we did change on it, instead of having a 90-degree throw lever on the safety, it's a 45-degree throw lever. So when you have an ambidextrous safety, obviously, and you have a full leg on the other side, you know, it kind of gets annoying when you're pushing it down. With a 45-degree, with a short leg and a long leg, I could still operate the safety either right or left-handed, but it's not going to be so annoying. So we like that. Still has, you know, the sling attachment points. Went a little further and added different sling attachment points. So if you have an HK type hook or something like that, you can get that in there. So some of the things that are different. So if you wanted to convert an X95 from right to left, you needed a separate bolt, headspace, a little bit of skill. It takes about 5 minutes or so to take it apart. On this, not so much. You can do it at a field level. So what I mean by that is, if I got to change the ejection port sides, all I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the brass deflector. The brass deflector acts as a locking device. I'm going to pull, push forward, rotate it. That closes that. And I do the same to the opposite side. That just opened that ejection port. Now I don't have to pop anything out.
That's brilliant.
Need an Allen wrench, you're good to go. But wait, there's more. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to lock the bolt to the rear. And what I'm going to need, if you look right here between these two lines, that's important. When you get the charging handle back between those two lines, you're going to push it over. And my assistant's going to throw me a punch. But what you use in real life, there you go. You get that on camera too. Comes out of nowhere. Cool. What you can use is a regular 308 live round.
Sure.
What you do is you push in, pull the handle out, push this the rest of the way through, rotate the gun over, and then you just reinstall it.
And then boom, your charging handle,
The charging handle is now set to the other side. So step 2 done, right? Step 3 is the bolt no longer needs to actually be a different bolt. It's the same bolt. So what you do is you pull the, it's a captured firing pin, retaining pin. You just push it across, that stays there. Drop the firing pin out. All I'm gonna do is, if you notice there's a cam pin, you got an R and an L. I'm gonna drop out the cam pin itself. There it goes. I'm gonna take the ejection, the extractor.
Don't tell me you're just twisting it over.
I twist it over. That's what I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna do. Then to make it Tom-proof, so even I can understand, I go from R to L. I rotate it over so it says O instead of R. I drop it in, all right? And once that's in, all I'm gonna do is replace the firing pin. Good to go. Guess what? Now it's ejecting left.
Now, Tom, I can see why you're so excited about this now, because this makes so much sense. In fact, this is clearly very well thought out. I mean, I can't believe the ambidexterity.
But we're not done yet. There's one more thing. Let me throw this out.
Okay.
One other thing that we did for locking back the bolt, before you had to lock back the bolt and use the bolt catch. But let's say I have a hard malfunction, or I want to just hand the weapon off to somebody, verify clear. We have a notch cut in it now. You pull back, lift up. Now you can do, it's like an HK type system. Now I can lock it to the rear.
Sure.
So it makes your life a lot easier. I don't have to pull my master grip off the gun to potentially clear a hard malfunction or whatnot.
Right.
And for people that are used to that manipulation already, you're good to go. We also put M-lock rails on the side. And we didn't want to get rid of the Picatinny rail on the bottom, because we know folks like to roll a vertical foregrip or something like that. So you can still do all that.
And I'm seeing an adjustable gas system, it looks like.
And that adjustable gas system is 4-position, not 2.
Okay.
Okay, so we have, again, you know, based on Israeli requirements, it's a dirty environment, you know, dusty. Regular, and we have little letters on here just so, again, I can remember what's going on. Regular, adverse. So when the gun gets really
dirty,
starts choking, you just put it on adverse. When you go to suppressed, RAS for suppressed, and then off. You go one more and you can turn it off. There's some folks that are running subsonic 308. They don't want the bolt to cycle.
Right.
Now it's that much more quiet. So that's one other added feature. This is a short stroke gas piston. We deviated from what we normally do.
Sure.
Galil's, everything that we've done in the X95, the SAR, has always been a long stroke. This is a short stroke gas piston.
Now, this might be a little bit too optimistic of a question, but seeing a lot of the innovations that you've got with the 7, are any of those going to make it to the 5.56
That's an
version
interesting
of the X95?
question. I'm going to let it hang right there. I'm going to let that. I'm not even going to get into that. But that's a really good idea. That's cool. But
I think that's a hint.
You never know what's going to happen. No, I can't say one way or another. We got this perfected real well. We're going to run with it. We're going to see how it does.
Sure.
And then, you know, what IWI does is we go back and we look at what we have. We go, how can we make it better? And it's constantly evolving. And that's all weapon platforms like this are going to do that. And you know, somewhere down the road this may change again, but right now this is a good start.
Well, I hope you guys brought some 308 because I got to put some rounds downrange with this thing now.
Absolutely, we do.
Thanks, Tom. I really appreciate you talking with me about it.
Awesome.